Hi guys, it's Keith H here, another Airsoft video from the Airsoft Grenadier, and you'll notice that what's lying in front of your screen at the moment is a TLSFx hand grenade. And the reason for the video today, really much pretty just a follow-up to videos that have been put up in the past. Reason being the volume of questions that I'm getting asked, comments on videos, also emails through the YouTube service asking about the makeup of these grenades. What are they made from, and is it, in all honesty, dried peas that are in them rather than ball bearings or BBs. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break down the grenade a little bit further than I did in the last video, just to put some myths to rest for you guys watching. Now what you'll see in front of you just now is the actual hand grenade itself, along with the striker cap. The striker cap is fixed to the hand grenade, it's pulled off, and the emery paper at the top there is used to strike the fuse, which you can see protruding from the hand grenade itself. But what happens once that's been lit? Right then, we have a cardboard plug that sits around the top of the hand grenade. What I've done is I've already loosened the glue that holds that in place, so by removing that, you'll see we have a long tube that extends from the end of the fuse down into the grenade itself, and it's from this plug down here that we have a charge which actually detonates and blows up the grenade itself. So there's not an explosive in the grenade, it's a hollow circle filled with dry peas. But what we have here is the fuse, the plug that holds it in place, and as I've said, the little tube that if I turn it over you can see inside there we have the dried compacted powder that acts as a detonation charge. Now when that explodes, the blast is held within the container, being the dried pea grenade. That pressure builds up and it's got to go someplace. So what the manufacturer has done is created a cardboard ball, and these lines that you can see here that join the parts together, they act as areas of stress where the pressure inside is actually going to blow the parts of the grenade apart and giving you that explosive effect. So it's a small charge inside, and the stress lines or the pressure points are what's going to tear the grenade apart and open it up. And in terms of what's inside it, you can see clearly there that it is dried peas. And just as a comparison, that's the peas, and I'll just add a couple of 6mm ball bearings or biodegradable BBs intended for airsoft. So you can see there is a big difference there. The dried peas are pea shape, really, they look like peas. They're dried out, which is why they're that white colour, and that's also why a lot of people have confused them for actual BBs rather than dried peas. But you can see right away that there's a big difference in the overall size and shape between the airsoft BB and the dried pea. So that's what's inside it. If you wanted to, you could take the grenade apart just as I've shown you, and you could actually add some of these ball bearings to the grenade just to give it a little bit more shrapnel. And that's exactly what I've done. In the hole there, just put in a couple of BBs that I showed you, and that along with the dried peas is going to give you a nice fragmentation grenade. So hopefully that's dispelled a few of the myths for you. It is quite a lightly constructed device, it's very light. You can hear the contents of it. It's all made from compacted cardboard, so that means that when the blast goes off inside, the detonation, there's not really a lot in terms of construction that's going to contain that blast, so it is going to break open and fragment. These come at a price of roughly £2.50 in UK money, so in American, US dollars, perhaps Canadian as well, you're looking at maybe $3 or more. The benefit of these things is that it's a good to go, ready-made hand grenade. There's no mucking around with separate components to assemble your grenade. Once it's been used, obviously you can't use it again, But the benefit of this is that you can keep them in your pocket and buy as many as you want. You've got them ready to use. You don't need to find all the parts once it's been used, wash them, reassemble them like you do with some of the reusable grenades. This is my personal favourite. If you've got any more questions about this, then leave your comments below. And for all you guys in the US that have been asking about them, yes, these are available in the US. There's a supplier called Ricochet Direct, whose contact details are going to be left in the description box below. That's about all the information I've got for you at the moment. They are available on mainland US soil, but I'm afraid you guys are going to have to do a little bit of homework for yourself and actually hunt it out. But I get 100 questions a day, are these available in the US? Yes they are, but you're going to have to look for them, guys. So until next video, thanks again for watching, take care.